Okay, it says we're live. I want to tell you guys, anyone who might be tuning in live or in the near future here or on replay, that in the life of a small business owner, you got to be able to turn on a dime. So my write-up of this live event said that we were going to be painting fabric and that we are going to be doing it in Queen Bee. Not the case at all. My partner, Jill, here's Jill.
Hello.
I think we're pretty excellent communicators most of the time.
Most of the time.
We
been
get
hanging out
each
with
other.
Our husbands a lot.
Yeah, and our husbands.
Yeah. Aren't excellent communicators.
No, they're not.
Yeah. And so we've been spending a lot of time with them doing this project.
Yeah.
They're great project guys, but not great communicators.
Yeah. So let me tell you the real thing that we're going to do right now is we're using those, how do you say it?
Cantha?
But the
Puong
Puong chairs
that everyone has.
From Ikea, and I'll show you those in a minute. And Jill is going to be using the Cantha cloth that she's holding here to recover the fabric parts of the chairs. What we're going to paint is the wooden part, so it's a little more traditional painting of wood with Debi's DIY paint. We're also not going to be using Queen Bee. We decided with this beautiful Cantha cloth that we're going to use cherry picked.
Do you need me to prep the furniture?
I think we're fine. That's the wonderful thing
you don't have
about.
To wash it down?
I think we're going to be fine.
Okay.
Sometimes that's ideal, but I think we're going to have to plan on putting 2 coats on there. We're just going to go in for it.
All right.
I am going to add another camera here because Brooke, who is also our partner in business, is going to be recording the activity here of our painting. So we're going to enter the studio. I have to turn that off. We're going to put this back. We have 1 viewer, so that's nice.
Hello, viewer.
Let me show over here if I can, and we're going to try to get rid of that echo. We're going to make this one bigger. Here. I don't want that. I think I want that. Yes. We're going to do this. And I'm going to turn this camera around. Our viewer chickened out. Could be because of this echo. We're going to turn the back camera. Aha. All right. I don't know if you can hear, if there's going to be a terrible echo, but this is the Cantha cloth.
And I think we're going to go here. And then we're going to have to cut a little bit of this off, but we'll have all this left. Because I think I like this versus this over the chair part. And then we'll put this over the footstool.
All right. That's awesome.
Yeah. What do you think?
Can you hold this while I go turn off the music? Because we're not allowed to have music in our background here.
Could we have Gary's music?
Oh,
since he's licensed.
It's his own. We could do that in the future.
In the future, there we go. We don't have it prepped now, but my husband's a musician, and so is my son.
All right, I turned off the microphone on camera number 1.
So this is what the Puong chair looks like. Very practical and boring. But very IKEA.
So I think of IKEA stuff as blank canvas, right?
So then we're going to cover it with this. I'm going to have to piece together a little bit of this to go around the back because it doesn't cover the whole chair. I'm going to have to cut off some of this to go around the back, but then we'll have enough to go on here. And then Liz is going to cut, so this is going to cover this piece. And then Liz is going to find some fabulous paint that's going to match. I don't know. She's the
I want to go for.
same color on both. Do you think?
I kind of think so, but
Okay.
I
we'll.
think that would be good, yeah, because it's so colorful that add more color, it
Yeah,
might be too
yeah.
much.
Right.
So Brooke, let's introduce Brooke to our. Oh,
Brooke-
there's the beautiful
Brooke
Miss
likes a lot of
Brooke.
color.
Yeah, and
Brooke-
coming from the
Brooke-
color queen, I'm saying tone down the color.
Yeah.
This is saying a lot.
So
for me,
Brooke's
because-
going to be our camera person for today. I'm going to hand this
Because you like a lot of color.
over.
like a lot of color.
Brooke, what you see in there is what our people at home are
All
seeing.
right.
We have one person watching. Say hello, person watching. We would love to know who you are and where you're from. And I see that Brooke's getting.
I'm getting to bum.
And
My,
I think
back
just
side
about
here.
everyone has a Puong chair. So this is a very, or you could find one on Facebook because it's a very, these are everywhere. So if you don't have one, you could easily get one on Marketplace or Craigslist and you can do this fabulous upcycle.
Yes, and the Cantha cloths are also available. You bought some on
I got these.
Amazon, right?
They took a while to come, but they came on Amazon. I bought like a big 10-pack of them. So yeah.
And if you're in the East Coast, another great source of Cantha cloths for a good price is Ocean State Job Lots. I'm originally from the East Coast, and when I was back visiting, I found some wonderful, like queen size Cantha cloths for $40 or so. And when my niece came to visit me, she brought out a bunch of them. So Cantha cloths
On to the plastic
are beautiful
for the kill.
for this kind of a thing. And Jill and I are really kind of going with a boho look, right? In our shop. I should probably put on an apron. I don't want to ruin my
Yes.
jazzy jeans
Yeah.
made by Brooke here.
Woo woo.
So we're gonna have.
I know. Here's our little shop too. If you ever stop in Afton, this is our little place.
Okay, so I'm going to take these off. You good with that, Liz?
Lots of fun things.
Yes.
Lots of
Okay.
So we're gonna
DIY. Some jewelry.
do coat number 1 of paint. Whoops, on these
Oh, dear.
chairs. Let me run
Shirts.
upstairs. Jill, would you like an apron as well?
Sure. I will take an apron.
Paper that you can, some decoupage paper you can put
I'm gonna
on.
open this up when you get a
Paint
second.
onlays. Got molds. That molds, like not like a mold, but you know, you put clay in and you can put that on a chair.
Not mold.
And there's a mold you can buy. And this is some of Jill and I's artwork. We make flannels and children's clothes. Some more flannels. And then we also make funky jeans, again with our boho theme. And there's our mommy and me collection. Or grandma and me. More flannels. There's Liz coming down the stairs, the grand stairs. More flannels. There. And then here's our fancy clothes. Oh no, there it goes. Okay, there, yes. All right, there we go. These are more of our children's. Oh, I gotta get in there. Sounds like they're ready. All right, they're aproned up.
We're aproned up. We've decided cherry picked. Is
Where's
the
that?
color
Let me
we're
see
gonna
it.
use. It's a deep, deep purple.
DIY. All
Yeah,
right.
DIY clay-based paint. Because we're IODing and DIYing.
And that tells me nothing. I can't see a thing. Oh, look at that.
And that is how Debbie's DIY opens, and that just reconstitutes because
Yep.
it's clay-based paint,
Yep.
right?
So we'll be
Mm.
able to
To actually use
use
that,
all
it
of
will
that.
Just
Debbie herself calls this liquid gold, more or less. This stuff is to die for. Maybe not for this project, but for projects where you want to add a little texture. But see, I can reconstitute it and use it. So that's good stuff. Can you set
and
it
if
there?
you want to, if you don't, it just mixes back in. I've done that.
It does. We
too.
could just mix it
Yeah.
in there.
But apparently it's liquid gold. We do not want to.
Which
We do
brush
not
would you
want
like
to
to
put gold
use?
into the ocean.
No. Which brush would you like? That one?
I'll use
All right.
this one. Yeah.
So we're just gonna tandem paint, and I don't know.
All
talk about
right.
stuff.
Woo.
Check out Jill's boots, though.
My dog
Oh.
likes them. And I would have had this Canada
That's
class
cute.
sewn this morning, but my dad was trying to help me, and she kept sitting on it and on the cushion. And so I brought it here, and yeah, here we are.
So if you're watching, please say hello. Tell us where you're watching from. We are busy painting the chairs, so we may not be able to respond right away, but we will answer questions. Or
How do I
say
know
hello
if they're
back.
talking or if they're?
You would only know by looking at the
At that.
computer, and I don't really expect you to do all those things at the same time, but so Jill and I are gonna paint.
You're too talented woman.
She is. If you wanna look, see
Can
if
I just
anyone's
paint over
saying hello.
What do you think?
Yes, I would paint over that. Do you think we should paint
How do we
these?
get it to?
So
Or just,
as long as
the
it still
sides?
works as Velcro. Oh, you mean the Velcro or the?
I just maybe even,
Just because the Velcro, I
like
have
this.
to put another piece on the Canva cloth. There is a tutorial for
okay.
a pattern online, and I can maybe share a link to this nice person that made.
Is it a free pattern?
It's a free pattern online.
Wow.
So someone that posted a free pattern that covered a Ikea Puong chair, for even saying that right. But,
So this is what I think. Anyone watching has a viewpoint, please feel free to express it. I'll either take it or leave it, but I think I'm just gonna paint around the edge of this rather than the whole thing, because the cushion's gonna be on there, right? And I don't wanna paint the Velcro. So this way, anything that shows will show purple. So maybe I can get some of that paint poured into the cap.
And we did not even prep this wood, and it's kind of pretty good.
Well, nope, the actual black cover. Do you
Oh.
see it?
Yes.
There it is.
There we go. Okay.
Let's just pour some of that in here, and then we can both kind of paint away. What do y'all think of this color? The first coat is always going to look kind of splotchy like that. This has a pretty glossy finish on this wood. So this first coat kind of sits on top a little bit. But we get good in the edges here.
What about our fabric here, Liz?
I would paint it.
I think so too. That'll be a good test of the fabric, and no one's what's going to be purple.
Now, I think I brought down buckets of water. Did I? That is something, when you're painting fabric, you want to water the paint down a lot
We have that.
and almost make the paint more like a dye.
Do we have?
Spray bottle. I think they might all be upstairs. I did fill up 2 buckets.
Well,
So
if
might do this one.
What if I try to prop? Where's your holder thing? Here. Let's do that, and then I can maybe grab.
Or here, I could hold that.
Well, let's see if we can get it on there.
Be careful.
Let me
lady.
see.
We got
I
paint.
do it this way.
You got nice clothes on.
Oops. I'm gonna figure out what I'm looking at. Okay, so this is so backwards. This is like.
I know it's hard to figure out when we're first doing the intro.
There we go. Okay, so we want to go there. Does this widen up?
And I think something I have to remember when I'm doing a live video is people are not tuning in to see us speed paint.
They're
I
turning
always,
into
I
here.
always rush myself like, oh, we got to get through this, but I want to be more chill. Let's be more chill.
Does this
And I'm
wide?
speaking
How does
to
this
myself.
widen?
This heat dries really fast.
Here, I'll just take it.
Um,